Okay, so we are going to be doing a training today on how to close and how to generate more leads. I am two-star crown Dr. Dana McGrady, and we're going to be doing an advanced training today on if you've ever asked that question, how do you get someone excited, plant seeds, follow up. The key is obviously in the follow-up, and then get to the point where you're all the way at the end and then freeze up. Does that happen to you sometimes? So how do you get them to actually put their information in the computer online system and get them signed up with their package on their way? Okay, so I'm going to welcome on Christine Shea. She's a crown with the company, and she's going to tell you her tips, and then I'll get back on and I'll tell you mine. And then after that, we'll be going over how to generate more leads into your business. Christine, take it away.
Okay, so hello everyone, first of all, and we're in Florida too, and we think it's freezing, and what is it?
45.
It's 45 degrees, that's cold. I have like my bundling stuff on. So definitely so how to close people when you have them on the phone, or how do you help to get them started? There's a couple ways, and definitely one of the best ways is to create that urgency and that team group cleanse. I know we're doing cleanses. Our team cleanses, group cleanses, and one started yesterday. But when you tell people, oh my gosh, my awesome team in Colorado and Florida, we're all doing this group cleanse, we need to get you going so you can get in and start with us. And it starts on Monday, or whenever the date is. So that's a really good thing, is to create that group cleanse. And I know there are people on our team who are doing Zoom 10 days, and they're walking them through for 10 days doing a Zoom 15 to 20 minute Zoom call, for the 10 days, the 10-day period. So that's a really good thing, because you will tell them, hey, we're going to just walk you through. You'll be with a group of people, etc. So that's a really good way to create urgency. While you've been talking to them, of course, you've been forming them, finding out about their family, their occupation, their recreation, what do they do for fun, their motivation, and then sometimes I add that D, because some people say form, some say forward. And what is the D? Why can't I think of this? I just woke up recently, but
the D is dream.
Okay, so the dream, and so of course that's something that we all know. The more we paint the picture of the dream, the features, right? They want to know the benefit. How are they going to feel? How are they going to look? What it's going to do for them, instead of the master aminos are made, created by this Italian guy for muscle, blah, blah, blah. People don't need to know the details like that. And if people do, then you could always do a Zoom call with someone who knows and get an expert on there doing that. So you really don't want to be the expert. You want to be the conduit of information, the support, the inspiration. Because that way, it's going to take the pressure off of you, and it will take the pressure off of them for when they want to get started. They don't think they have to be a genius. I have to be like Dr. Dana, or I have to be like Kim, she's a diamond. No, people don't have to be a genius in this. They just have to get going. So you want to not be the source of all the information, for sure. So when you know what they want, their family, what their need is this for a wedding that they're going to? Is it to get thin for Christmas? Summer, or a cruise? Their motivation, and then you bring that around and help them with that motivation, that motivating factor, while you're painting the dream for them. So let's say their daughter's getting married in 3 months, or in 2 months, and you're going to help them get, do a cleanse, get on the 10-day accelerated, and then continue with the core. You're going to bring it and say, imagine, how you're going to look at the wedding, and you're going to blah, etc. So always bring it around. Another really great way to close is, or one of the best ways, is to do that 3-way call and allow that other person to to really go in for the information. And, you know, sometimes when we're talking to our own friend or our sister or our mother, whatever it is, we've tried to hard close them, and then they really push back resistance. So I would say I would resist from that and just use their own motivation to close them, but using that third party, that person's able to really listen and hear and really help facilitate that close. And I don't really love the word close, but, you know, to get them signed up and going, because a lot of people need a push off of that diving board or a push off their little mountain to get them going. I mean, now's the time. You could even say, if you know the person's personality, you can say, you know, you can sit there, you know, and pee or get off the pot, right? Let's get you going. Let's get you. So that would be my way of closing. And I think it's easy if you don't make it so like, oh my gosh, I got to close. I got to do the right thing. No, we're just all people. We're moms. We're busy. We're sisters. We're family. Let's just help people with their own motivation and their own dream.
Yes, I love it. So true. And Christine is so good at it because she's so nurturing to her people. And also, what I love about Christine is she's a master at asking questions. So she said that to you guys. Be interested, not interesting. So she asks, there's so many times where I realize I'm talking too much and I stop myself. And I love, we have a girl in Canada, Tanya, then she uses the acronym WAIT. Why am I talking? Wait. So it's not about us. It's about them. And sometimes we get all caught up and so excited to tell them everything about the amazing company, and we realize they just don't care yet. They don't know enough. They have to try the products first, you know, so you want to always raise curiosity instead of resistance. So how do you do that? By creating a sense of excitement and urgency and enthusiasm in your voice. People buy people, not products. People buy people. So the more confidence that you show, the more excitement that you show. Put yourself on mute, Christine. I love you, but there's background noise with your car.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how to mute it on. Do I? Wait.
There should be a way. Oh, you know what? I'll mute you. I can mute you.
No, I got
it. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, people buy people, not products. And I love this because sometimes people come to me and they want to know, why am I not being able to grow my team deep level? You know, you want to drive volume down and you want to grow a deep, strong team, and you want to rank advance. When you build leaders under you, you rank advance. And what happens sometimes is we get so focused on selling the products, and we love the products so much, but we forget to sell the dream. We forget to sell the big picture. We forget to sell the residual income, the massive business opportunity that they have to go with us from a 75 million a year company to a 500 million a year company and beyond. So right now we're selling a dream. We're selling an inspiration. And so when that happens, you give them the bigger picture. When you give them the bigger picture, and I don't mean overwhelm them, because we want to, you know, obviously create curiosity, but doing it Christine's way by asking questions. What are you going to be doing? You're going to be drawing out their desires. So you can ask them the right questions. So when she said the M for motivation or the D and the Ford for dreams, you have to ask them the questions about why would a plan B be good for them? And when you're asking them questions, and this is also a generating leads, kind of helping you with generating leads. So say you walk into a doctor's office and you see the secretary there, and she's so charismatic, she's so magnetic, she's an awesome person. She would be a perfect person on your team. So when you're talking to her, just in conversation, don't think about the outcome and don't be emotionally attached to the outcome. You're just there as a coach, as a confidant, as a friend. When you're talking to people, come to them as a coach, because in this business, people get turned off by too salesy. And so I think that I love that about my team. Everyone's so nurturing And that's how Christine is. She's so nurturing and so loving to anyone she's talking to that they're drawn to her. She's not coming across as a car salesman, you know, she's coming across as a transformational coach, as a confidant, as a health coach type of, you know, being there to coach them through their transformation. But we have to ask questions. So say you go into the doctor's office and say you're talking to the secretary and you want to start asking questions and you want to start making sure that you don't necessarily think about them as your next platinum pack, you know, or think of them, because sometimes we do that. We get excited like, oh, this girl's really excited. But you want to ask her questions to dive into her life, to dive into why would she need a health change, dive into why would she want to maybe make a little bit more money than the $10 an hour she's making being a receptionist, you know? And so I always love, like, are you open for a new business opportunity? Hey, simple as that. Are you looking, is there a reason you'd be looking for a plan B? You know, would a plan B be helpful in your life? You know, I mean, sometimes when you're talking to people, they really open up. I don't know if that's how you guys get. And I'm going to get like questions and answers from you guys, and we'll do direct questions also. But yeah, people like really can tell you a lot, especially a complete stranger. And so for me, when I'm closing, I always think of what I asked them at the beginning, the questions I asked them at the beginning, because they were pouring their heart out. You're asking the right kind of questions, which are, why would this be good for you in your life? Ask them about their husband. Ask them about their kids. People love talking about their health problems. Love it. Okay, so why would they need a plan B? And you know, things like that. People love telling you why they dropped out of college and why they were forced to get a desk job when they really wanted to pursue real estate. And you know what I mean? They love telling you that kind of stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to help them realize that, hey, they can join your fast and fun growing team. And they can really start building their dreams right along with all of us. We're a huge, awesome group of entrepreneurs. And entrepreneurs mean that they don't have to answer to a boss anymore. They don't have to. So it's awesome. Okay, so the closing techniques that Sonia, who is the queen of closing, Sonia Magruder, 4-star crown, she taught me these when I was early on, and I started using them in 3-way calls because I recognized I was getting her on 3-way calls. That's my secret to success at the very beginning and how I launched my business. I got Sonia on the phone with every single prospect. She told me, you know nothing about it yet. Don't talk to anyone. Have them get on the phone with me. And there are some people I still talk to, you know, obviously best friends and such, but any major prospect or even any one that I thought could be more than a cleanse, I would get her on the phone. And I didn't realize what I was doing because I didn't know at that time I was building someone to be a leader under me. I didn't know that. But what I knew was that when I did it myself, I could only get them in with a 10-day pack and most of the time retail. And I just didn't know how to get, you know, I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know the right wording. And so I realized when I got them on the phone with her, they would get a platinum pack at least. And the reason is because she showed them the value in the platinum pack. She showed them the value and why they would need it, why they're going to need more product, and also the value of the gift cards, which at that time I didn't know. So when I'm closing, she also taught me the assumptive close and the conversational close. So the conversational close, we kind of already went through. It's asking questions. Hi, Jessica, how are you?
I'm sorry I'm late. All my things are plugged.
That's okay, welcome. I'm just gonna mute you and I'll keep going and then we'll have questions and answers. Okay. Okay, so what I love is that with Sonia, she had the conversational close. The conversational close was asking questions. What kind of questions, you know, drawing the person out, getting to know them. That's the conversational close. So what you do is every single time they're answering a question that you ask them, you're going to be directing them towards the pack that you think they should get, because that's what you're talking to them for. You know what I mean? So what I would do is I'd say, how much weight do you want to lose? Some people you could say that to, and some people you have to be a little bit more tactful. So one thing is you can say is, why are you interested in the transformation? Are you interested for health or for weight loss or for both? 90% of people say both. 90%. So when they say both, you can say, okay, how much weight are you looking to lose? So when they say, most people say 20 pounds, that's the average. And I say, okay, so with, you know, the amount of weight that you're going to want to lose, I usually talk to them a little bit more about their health, too, like what, you know, what's going on with your health, if you don't mind asking me. And if you find they have like greater inflammation, or if they have, you know, something serious going on and they want to lose 20 pounds, okay, our Platinum Pack is perfect. It's our 30-day program. It gives you the full 30 days for $15 a day. And what I love about it is it's going to set you up for success. It's your daily insurance policy. It's going to make sure that your body gets, you know, the inflammation to come down on a deeper cellular level. Because you can agree that with your health issues and with how much you want to lose, you're going to need a little bit longer than 10 days. And believe me, on day 8, you're going to be craving that shake, and you're going to be wanting it to be, you know, shipped over to here to Japan, and it's just not going to be that easy. So save on shipping, get it all together, and you'll have your maintenance products set up, because you're going to want to keep going after you've lost 10 pounds and you're feeling fabulous. Another thing I always say is, okay, so the conversational close. So $15 a day for the Platinum Pack, $230 a day for the 10-day. So what I bring out, people love saving money. So what I say is, you can do just the 10 days. That one's $23 a day. You save $8 a day by doing the full 30 days, because it's only $15 a day. And then you'll get the amount of product that you need. You won't have to go back and buy more and pay double shipping. So that's another thing that I say. People love saving money. So showing them the value. I also say, I usually don't say much about the gift cards unless they're really interested in the business. But if it's just someone for health and I'm closing a Platinum Pack, I'll say the one thing is the gift cards come as a bonus in the pack. The cool thing about the Platinum Pack is the membership's completely free. It comes free in this pack. You pay for it in the other packs, in the lower price packs. In the 30-day program, it's free. And the gift cards come as a bonus. It's like an awesome bonus in the pack. And the one thing you can do is think about the gift cards as getting your pack for free. So if you redeem 3 gift cards for the exact same pack that you're getting, you're going to make $450 back direct deposit, and your pack is almost paid for. How awesome would that be? I'm sure you know 3 other people that want to do this as a group cleanse with you. So that's when they're like, wow, only 3 gift cards? Like, how much money do you make? You know what I mean? People are like, look at me like, that's how much you get with 3 gift cards. And whenever people come in with a Platinum Pack, you'll find that that's what they're, you know, telling people to get. Because they, obviously, people are going to say, what did you come in with? A Platinum Pack. Okay. So it's normal. So that's how I do the 30-day program. That's how I show the 30-day program. That was the conversational close with the exact questions that I use. The assumptive close, I think Sonia is very good at. The assumptive close is where you're asking questions again. They're telling you about their health problems and about their weight loss problems. And when the things that you say are almost to the point of where they've already signed up. So you're assuming that obviously it's perfect and obviously it's awesome, and you show that urgency in your voice, but, you know, in a conversational way. So you'll say things like, okay, so when you get your pack, you're going to want to prepare your body. So when you prepare your body, you're going to want to do 10 days with no meat and no dairy. You're going to want to start weaning off of your coffee now. And then that way you'll be set up for the detox that's going to happen. You'll have a couple days of a minor detox. And then I also say, if they're interested in the business especially, I'll say, okay, awesome. I'm so excited I talked to you today. So we're going to go ahead and get you started with your pack. And what I want to do right now is set you up for your fast start training. If you're ready to do your fast start training, I can do it on Monday at 11 a.m. Does that work for you? So I'll set them right up for their first 48 hours to go through the game plan. Because within 48 hours, we want to make sure and help people, teach them about the transformation, about the schedule, walk them through it as best we can, and talk just at least a phone call. And for you guys, a Zoom would be really good, because if you go on Zoom, you can do screen share, and you can do screen share to actually walk them through a fake person on the mypuriumgift.com. And that way it teaches them how to sign people up. So that's always nice. And if you're on Zoom with someone, you can actually walk them through the process of them signing up, which I did the other day with a new team member, walk them through how to sign up on the website. And it was nice because I could tell them exactly where to go. So that's another thing. Okay, my last secret, and then I'm going to let you guys ask questions, okay? My very last secret, and then I'll let Christine tell us how she generates leads. My last secret is the tear sheets. The tear sheets are my secret weapon. I always have them in my car, in my purse. I always have them with me, obviously every healthy happy hour. But what I've found is that when you have a tear sheet and you have it right there where you can get their info, if you're driving in the car and you're talking to someone, because we plant seeds. We're farmers, not hunters. So we're going to be planting seeds here and planting seeds here and planting lots of seeds. And so people will call you out of the blue when they're ready to get started. They'll text you or call you, okay, I'm ready to do that transformation now. Because this isn't about us. It's not our timetable. It's when they're ready, So when they call you, or even if you're talking to someone and you're doing the conversational close and you can tell they're ready to get started, if you have that tear sheet in front of you, or if you have it with you, you can easily say, okay, awesome. I have a paper application with me right now. Let me get your info. Because too many times people will say, okay, I'm going to sign up on the website tonight. Do they ever sign up? No, life is busy, So what you want to do is take charge. If you get the hint from their voice that they're ready to go, a lot of people are just like, okay, I'm ready to sign up. When they're ready, they're ready. And you can hear it in their voice. And also sometimes when you can kind of hear like they're on the edge and they're not sure and you're doing the assumptive close, just say, okay, well, I have a paper application now. We can get it entered in right away. I want to help get you started because I want you to get started on your cleanse sooner rather than later. And so it's going to take 3 or 4 days to get here. You want to prepare your body. And I'm really excited to hold your hand. And I have a paper application with me right here. That tear sheet has worked for me so many times. So at a healthy happy hour, I'll hold it in front of them. I'll look around the room and I'll think of who is engaged, who's nodding their heads, who's answering the questions, those types of people. You have your designated closers at a healthy happy hour. So at a healthy happy hour, you guys talk ahead of time. Jessica, Dominique, Sasha, and Kim. The 4 of us are going to be designated closers tonight. That means that obviously you have the prospects that you brought, but pretty soon, you guys, Japan is going to be, pretty massive with all people that are under you. And you're going to have a massive team. So what's going to happen is there are going to be prospects there that are future team members for you that you've never met before. And that's okay because they were brought by someone else. And I'm sure Kim has gone through this before. New team members bring prospects. And so when that happens, we have to help them to close them. So what you do is you just go over and start a conversation. So designated closers kind of stand in the back of the room and kind of look and see who's, excited. And then afterwards you go up and each one talk to one group or one person. So you plan it out. I'll talk to that guy. You guys go over and talk to that guy. So right after there's that awkward phase when it ends. And so right away, go over and just start having a conversation. So where do you live? Okay, so what do you do for work? Awesome. Okay, so what prompted you to come here tonight? Like what were you thinking in your mind that would be appealing to you? Oh, I have high blood pressure and I just feel like there's a need for a change. Okay. So do you have any questions about the video or anything for me? Yeah, I want to know about the source of the spirulina. Okay, I'll get you that answer. It's an awesome organic source. Organic means, obviously no pesticides, no chemicals, nothing like that. So it's a really good source, but I can get you the exact info. So, okay, so here's our tear sheet. And I walk them through the tear sheet because they're usually staring at it. They're already looking at it. So what I do is I just point them and tell them exactly where, what about the tear sheet. This is the core 3. The core 3 is awesome because it's the protein, fruits, and vegetables. So it's your daily insurance policy, $5 a day. You're going to do the core 3 no matter what. We all can recognize we're not getting enough protein, fruits, and vegetables. How many of us are getting 10 servings a day of each one? Not me. So what I know is that this is something good for you every day for the rest of your life, no matter what. And when you say it like that, it doesn't scare people because they realize, oh my gosh, I have a way out. Nutritional deficiency over 10 years causes things like cancer and chronic degenerative diseases. And people right now are scared to death of those types of diseases that sneak up on you. So this is going to be giving you the nutrition you need so that you can prevent disease and make sure your body doesn't have the inflammation, alkalize, feel good, sleep good, keeps you younger. I love saying that, keeps you younger, that kind of thing. But what I do is I point through the tear sheets. And what happens is they'll be asking questions of what they were already thinking. And when I'm at the tear sheets, I ask the questions like, are you interested for health or weight loss or for both? And how much were you wanting to lose? Okay, so you're probably going to want to do this middle pack. The middle pack is a full 30 days for $15 a day. It gets you everything you need to go for a full 30 days, and that will make sure that you get going. And then on the back, we have our Purium Lifestyle Club membership. This is the best thing ever. It makes sure that you get a 30% discount on all of the organic raw foods in our superstore for anytime you want to order in the future, for probiotics for your family or kids products for your family. The membership's included for free in your pack. So we might as well get you signed up for it with your core 3 so you can keep going for next month. Okay, so I'm going to let Christine talk really quick and then we'll get questions.
Okay. Do you need money? Okay, we're just pulling into the store. So he's still driving, which is good. So we're going to talk a little bit about finding leads and, some of the things. And if I could, okay, so being there in Japan, where I just want to ask, just maybe one person say, where are you finding leads? Like you have a specific group, Kim, or like where do you guys find where do you meet people?
Sorry. We meet people all over. But I think we're all in different situations and we all have different groups and different circles. So that's really beneficial. Obviously our spouses have the active duty members, at work. So they have their own arena. I know Jessica is involved, in the homeschool group, so she's worked with some of those ladies. Dominique she just started dragon boat racing, so she's got her whole dragon boat team, and other stuff as well. So I mean, everybody kind of has there's a lot of different things, I guess. Excuse me. As far as that goes.
Now, so are you having a problem finding more people to talk to or just to say the right things to those people?
I think where everybody was kind of expressing was that, it's been a few months and we've talked to our people. So it's kind of helping them progress, I guess, to the next level, but then also finding more people, outside of the regular circles, outside of their regular groups and stuff. So it's a little bit of both. I think more so right now, I think everybody just needs some fresh leads. Am I right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, perfect. Because, there's a lot of ways to do it now. And just one other question, the people you're finding have to still be Americans. Like, you can't go to a haircut and get a Japanese person haircut, right? You can't do that and sign them up.
Technically, no, we are not allowed to do that.
Okay. So, definitely then meeting the people, the other moms that are in your circles of influence, and really finding a need and meeting a need through the questions, through the form questions. Now, if you feel like you've already exhausted all the people, everyone already knows we're doing this, blah, 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 I think there would still be a way of still becoming a friend. Not even, like, in your mind, you're thinking, how am I going to find out what their need is? Because everyone has a need for this, whether it's a food solution or a financial solution. We all need this, and we know that. But we need to help in our conversation with them, help them realize that without telling them they need it. Do you know what I'm saying? So if it's a person that's already even said no to you, it's just really becoming a friend and not even necessarily talking about the business, but showing them through through your example, I think. Because in this business, it's a relationship business. And for me, I find a few key people. I don't find masses, because it's easier to help a few get through through the forest than it is to try to lead a pack, unless you have that personality where people follow you, like we know someone like that, Kelly, because I think you guys are on Kelly's, Kelly. So in trying to help find people, you're just going to be that inspiration, or be that person that you're looking to find or looking to sponsor. So I think you could definitely, where your home base is, you could go on that chamber website. In all the chambers, you go to the website and you could look up people. You can look up salons. You can look up accountants. You could look up, real estate agents. And there are phone numbers of all of those. So you literally could find thousands of phone numbers. So I would suggest, like, okay, let's say you're someone lives in Colorado, and it's your hometown, or even back home somewhere where your mom lives and you grew up. Go to the chamber website and start looking for people who have a common interest as you do, and reach out to them. And when you see their name, go to Facebook, see what they do, see who they are, see just kind of get a feel for them, because anything you're interviewing for, you always want to have a feel for that person. So kind of look through their Facebook and and whatnot. Even messaging, that's what I've been doing. I've been going through. I think I have 2,000 or 2,100 friends in. So every day I'm going through the message thing, and I'm sending people. I'm looking to see what their interests are. I'm in Central Florida, and I have some ties to Fort Lauderdale because I went to school down there. So I've been going through and looking at some people that I know. Well, this one girl, I saw that she had lived in Fort Lauderdale. Now she lives in Atlanta. I was looking to see her about page. She works at a salon. I'm like, oh my gosh. So so I started just message her. Hi, you look really familiar, which she did. When you were in Fort Lauderdale, what school did you go to? Anyway, through a conversation of my 4 or 5 days, because I didn't spring anything on her. It's a few questions, and it's kind of like I'm just planting seeds, getting to know her. I found out that her father was in construction 25 years ago when my father was. I went to one high school, she went to another. So anyway, there's some commonality. And then it was, oh, you know what? I've got this, I represent this amazing company, and we have something called the 1-ton challenge we're bringing to salons. And I see that you work at a salon. Oh my gosh, have you heard of 1 ton? You know what I mean? And then I wait for the answer back. I'm just building. Bye, love. I love you. So I'm just building a conversation, building a friendship. Because if we realize that this is not an instant success business, it's not a boom, boom, boom. And I'm an action person, so I hate to wait for things. If I wait, I forget. Anyway, so for me, or for us in this type of business, we want to cultivate a relationship. find a commonality. So I think that's a really good thing. So, you know, looking through real estate, go to, sorry, there's a phone call coming. Go to one of your higher end companies in, you know, back in your hometown, and start looking through those agents and just start, you know, having conversations with people. Sorry, that noise. So anyway, so finding leads, we're talking about finding leads. Another way is shopping. Now for you guys, if you're in you're in another country and you can't do that, what about shopping online? Or what about going to like an Etsy shop or someone's eBay store and start tooling around maybe high-end shoes or high-end purses or something really cool that they're selling? Or you could create any type of relationship or conversation through something of a common interest. Now, if you don't like shoes, don't go to don't go to a Louis Vuitton shoe store online or whatever. So I'm just saying, trying to create relationship, interest around it. The Million Mom Movement is an amazing group. You could create your own Million Mom Movement group, but don't call it that. Call it, like I started something called Ignite the Movement, and I haven't cultivated it as well. And I'm looking for moms that want to help feed their kids, their children. So I have a group where you can boost. So you pay like a couple dollars a day for the boosting of the ads. That's a great way to talk about your mission. And then another way is Facebook groups. Find the common Facebook groups. If you're a nursing mom or a healthy mom, join a bunch of those, those different kinds of groups. And I know there's ones in Colorado that I'm members of because I like, Colorado. My son is in Colorado, so I'm trying to build something out there so I can visit more. So that's what I would say. I would say there's endless amounts of people that are looking for what you have, and the main thing is just to be a friend. A friend, keep it simple, and as you cultivate some relationships, I think you're going to win. And I did touch on something with that 1-ton challenge. You could call someone from high school and say, listen, I'm promoting this 1-ton challenge. I need someone with boots on the ground. You were always really smart in high school. You were blah, 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 and you seem just amazing. I could either pay you to do it, or I can help you sponsor one, and I'll give you all the information, get you everything you need, and then get them in the business. Sign them up. But if they're going to be working for you, tell them that you will pay them half of your bonus, which is $75 to sign someone up on a 1-ton challenge, and you get 300 points. You could even, if they're going to do the work because you're not there, give them the bonus. Say, for everyone you sign up, I'll give you $75, but this is what you have to do. You have to do a healthy happy hour. You know what I mean? But you're the conduit. You're the contact person to the salon owner. You're going to coach that salon owner through with Zoom meetings, but your friend that you sponsor, or your friend that, even if they don't want to get in the business, you're paying her to go and set that up. That could be a really cool thing.
I'm going to stop the recording right now. We'll keep going, but I'm going to stop the recording, so say goodbye.
Bye.